What's up, all my beautiful shooters and everybody out there in Facebook land? How are y'all doing this morning? Daniel with Papa Pew Pews coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Yep, we are live again. Had to end the live this morning. I had a crisis with the 3-year-old. She decided to make a big old mess and I had to clean it up. Xavier, what is up, fellas? Appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Paul Wick, how are you doing today, sir? Dangerous. Good morning, sir. Good morning, fellas. Man, so much stuff going on in the world today, ain't it? But that's all good. Look, we got a few more set out this morning. We got the double 380s. We got the Taurus TCPs sitting out there, a pinking and a blacking. We got those Shield Plus sitting there. We are now at 1,100 rounds through the old Walther P22Q. Still no cleaning, still no lube. We got the 45 sitting there. The Citadel Boss, and if we jump over, we got the beautiful Henry lever action. If y'all guys have not checked out Copper Top Tactical, I got his patch in. There's his patch right there. Naturally, we got ammos. Then we got the Savage Access 270. So we just kicking it this morning. Brought a few more things out for people to see. Got a few more coming real soon for y'all to see. I took Don J on a tour of the safe yesterday. Sent him some pictures. He thinks we should put some of them up. Said you guys would love some of the ones I got sitting in the second safe. So we're going to see how it rolls. But it's good to see everybody this morning. Sub run again. Drop your handles. Get your subs as people start to come in. I see they defeated the Glock V series already. Got it all switched out already. Ain't been out a whole 30 minutes and folks are some redneck with a Dremel done did his thing. Gotta work in a few. I understand that, Xavier. I understand, bro. Like I said, I'm just in here spending some time with y'all this morning. I got today and then tomorrow I'll be in town all day, so I don't know if I'll get any content in. Hey guys, go check out my content I dropped. I did a review on this Walther P22, a more in-depth review. Y'all go check it out. It's in my content. It's a long form video because it's like 4 minutes long, but y'all go check it out on this one right here, that Walther P22Q. Like I said, 1,100 rounds, no problems at all whatsoever. Not even a bad primer strike. 1,100 rounds, haven't cleaned it, haven't lubed it. She's still rolling. And if y'all wonder why I keep moving the camera, Pistol Politics gave me some advice, and up until now, it has worked great. He took time out of his busy schedule to help a small channel, and I took that as a blessing, fellas. I really did. I took that as a blessing. So we're going to see if this works, and if it continues to work and it continues to run the algorithm up, we'll get you guys to try some of the same stuff, because, hey, we're supposed to be in this together type shit. But main thing we got to do is keep the algorithm rolling by keeping comments coming, double tapping them screens, and stuff like that. Allegedly already seen one buttoned up in person a few hours ago. Yes, sir. It's when I first saw Johnny Glock do it, take it down, and he showed that cruciform trigger bar was still there. I seen right off the bat ways that you could do it without any kind of real big problem. All right, Xavier, have a good day, man. Have a great day, a blessed day. Stay safe. Get that food made for everybody. Be the best you could be. Hey, guys, go in my description of this video. It's a long one because that's something else that I was instructed to do, is you come up with just about any keyword somebody would be looking for, and you put that in your description. But scroll down a little way and look at the poem that I just did called A Bible in a 45. Y'all got to check that out. Y'all got to check out my poem, A Bible in a 45. That shit fire. No, don't say what he did, bro. We'll talk about that on Insta where we can talk more freely. Also, guys, be careful. The ones of y'all that's doing lives, sometimes we get a loose and we talk about, oh, I trade for this and that. Don't do none of that, guys, because YouTube's now listening for that and they're accusing us of trying to do business on YouTube. That's part of what's getting some people caught. They got Bruce last night. Still don't know what not Bruce, Kenrod. I don't know what Ken did, but they shut him down last night, 8 minutes into his live. He said he didn't touch nothing, but they damn sure popped him. But hell yeah, we got some people in. I guess it ain't sending out notifications again. Usually we back up and running by now, but I may have used too many hashtags. Hell, I don't know. Got to get myself back into AYOO and get to going again. But we going to keep talking, keep rocking through it. I got a little bit more to get before I hit my monetization. And once I get that, maybe I'll get a few things coming in and we can build the channel up bigger, better, and better. We're going to keep it raw, relevant, and real. That's one thing we're going to do. We not giving up. We not going away. And I'm damn sure not going to another platform. So YouTube, you stuck with us. We're going to ride this wave up. We're going to ride this wave down. I was in there. He ain't do nothing. But I do think we were talking about selling and trading. If you took, that's what I'm saying, bro. And what it is, we got somebody who's watching our lives that's telling on us, because that's what they're doing. They're taking conversations, screenshotting out of the wrong context. They sending it over, and then the bots are getting us, and then it's over from there. Once the bots get you, it's over, because you can't get a live person really. You got to deal with these bots, and all they got to do is think you did something. But yeah, we had 1,100 rounds. This is what we're running, them CCI mini mags, varmint loads. I'll turn the camera back on in a minute. We got the Citadel Boss 12 gauge rocking up on the table this morning. We got the 1911 with them St. Jude grips. I did that strictly for Raj, in case Raj pops in, because he loves that little pistol there. I'm really digging this 22, and I had somebody comment on my shorts that I put on it yesterday, talking about they'd never rock a 22. Shit, I will. I know exactly what to do with it, and I know what for. And then we got the double 380s, the pink and the black one, and the old Shield Plus. And over here we got the Henry 22 lever and the Savage Axis sitting up there with the Schofield Study Bible. Come on, speak on it, fellas. Let's go. Chris, what is up, homie? Everyday Carry, what is up, homie? Good to see y'all this morning. Good to see y'all. I was trying to do a live this morning, but the grandbaby was getting ready for school and had a little accident, and Papa had to go in there and do some dookie duty. Had to do some cleanup on aisle 3 type shit. But y'all grabbing y'all's favorite beverages, I hope. Pulling up a chair, setting a spell. I know y'all got busy lives. Y'all ain't got all day to sit here and babysit me, but it's still nice y'all stop by. I'm still here about to drive to the other house. Oh, yes, sir. Listening in. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Dangerous. But we got a few out this morning. I didn't put a whole lot out. But Don J can tell y'all a little preview of what Papa's fixing to throw up on the screen within the next couple of days. He happened to be on Insta with me yesterday as I was opening that second safe. And he was like, man, why ain't you put some of that up? Like, nah, not yet. They ain't ready for it yet. What's up, Mark? How are you doing, sir? Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate your comment. Make sure y'all double tapping them screens. Make sure y'all subbing to one another. Get them subs, man. If you trying to go live and you're not up to 50 yet, if you come to one of our lives and you don't get them 50 subs, that's your own fault. Drop your handle. Let people sub to you, because they will. And sub back to them. Go check out my content section. I've got far more guns over in the content section. Nah, Chris, I got some allergies trying to kick. Ooh, bro, I hate allergies. But that's all right, though. Allergy season's almost over, Everyday Carry. Wintertime, when I'm... well, yeah, you Texas. So, yeah, allergy season almost over. Papa, you holding back on pew-pews from us? I thought you were cool. Oh, I'm holding back a bunch, Chris. I've still not showed y'all the Tika. I've not showed y'all none of the ARs. A lot of the handguns. The Brownings. I've not brought any of that out. But like I said, I'm a budget channel, bro, and I felt like if I started bringing out some of the other stuff, it'd make me like a gun snob. Every now and then I pop something new in on y'all. I've not showed any of the Rugers other than the 1022. I think I showed it like once or twice. Um, yeah, we got a few. I got a small collection, just small. Every now and then we throw something up. I was trying to hit 2K, and then I was gonna and get what the honest truth. I'm trying to get the government out my house. Once they out my house, and I can put that wall up, I could do a lot more. You'll get back to it in a couple of days. Yes, sir. I understand that. I understand that. Plus, you got the busy work schedule and everything else, EDC. I get it, bro. Me, on the other hand, I could get a lot harder into it, and I should get a lot harder into it. I just don't. I'm just happy coming on talking to you fellas, getting my little bit at the time. My time will come. We'll start throwing some other stuff up. Fixing to do a giveaway. I'm still trying to figure out. I think I want to do $100 like $100 Cash App or $100 Venmo giveaway is what I think I want to do. Set that up for this coming up week and see how that does. That way you could take your money, pick out something you like, not something that I think you would like. You know, coming up on Christmas, you take that $100, buy some presents for the people. You know what I'm saying? Regift it, or take it, spend it on yourself. Taurus TCP, another Taurus TCP. We have the Walther P22Q. 1,100 rounds, folks. Still ain't cleaned it. Still ain't lubed it. She's still rocking. 6,000 rounds through the Shield Plus. About 400 rounds now through the 45. 250 rounds through the Citadel Boss. Can't count how many rounds are through that Henry Lever action. And that 270, the last round that left that, fed me. Still feeding me. Got that fresh deer meat and hog meat ground up, chopped up, sliced up, diced up, scattered, smothered, and covered in the freezer waiting to go. And for YouTube purposes, please do not handle firearms unless you got a little bit of knowledge or adult supervision, and always be safe and point them in a safe direction. And nothing is for sale or trade. This is entertainment purposes only. Did my comment section quit, or did everybody hop off? I don't even remember if I hit top comments. I did. I mean, all messages. My bad. 13 minutes in, we still rolling. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's try to get this up to at least 25 likes today on this live stream. Shooting for 25 likes. We a quarter of the way there. I am watching. Appreciate it. Talk Reese. I do appreciate everybody who takes time out of their day, stops in, drops comments, and subs to each other, man. Because that's what it's all about. This 2A community, to me, the voice is getting smaller and smaller. We need to get more people out here doing this content. Let me rephrase that. We need more responsible people out here doing this content. Spreading the word and the love of the 2A community. Because a lot of people got the wrong idea about us. Let's go, right? And if y'all have any questions or anything, feel free to drop them in the chat. There's no dumb question when it comes to the 2A community. As long as you being sincere and real about it, somebody in here will be able to answer it for you. That I can promise. And if not, we'll find you the answer. 15 minutes in, and it has stalled out. I see it. Oh, I'm smoking a cigarette, bro. That's all I can have. D-Sub, what's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Not all I can have is cigarettes, bro. Once again, I got the government involved in my home, so I can't have none of the good stuff. Can't have nothing in Papa's system other than what the doctor prescribes. What is up? Desert Armory and more. Mr. Jerome is in the house. Hey guys, if y'all have not checked him out, y'all gotta go check out his content and Everyday Carry's content and Paul Wick's content. Go check out the brothers sub to their channel. It's life changing, I can tell you. I live in the country. Yes, sir. I do live in the country. I can go right out my back porch and shoot all the time. Drinking some awesome coffee. What you drinking on there, Jerome? What kind of coffee we got today? Me, I'm drinking, y'all know it, the Red Bull Blue. Yes, sir. Yep, I can go out and shoot. Now, Disa, I'm still responsible with it. Behind me, I have 3 acres, and behind me is a hunting club. So during the weekends, I know I got them hunters out there, so I'll shoot my handguns into my backstop, but I won't shoot like the rifles and stuff because I don't know where they are back there in them woods. So I'm responsible with it. I always make sure that there's nobody around. Red Bull makes me get irritated. Red Bull's good for me, bro. My heart doctor actually says, believe it or not, no shit. The heart doctor tells me to drink 2 a day because whatever's in the Red Bull helps keep your arteries and stuff free of plaque. Dark roast Folgers, Silk. I haven't heard about the Silk. I'm not a big Folgers person, but Silk. Hey, if you could drink coffee, drink it. I can't drink coffee, never could. Maybe it's because of all the sugar and stuff I put in it. But you give me 1 cup of coffee, I'll swear up and down I've been hanging with Pablo Escobar for a week. I'll be bouncing off of every wall there is. Yes, the Red Bull, you can't say prescribed, but yeah, my heart doctor says 2 a day. Because my wife thought she was snitching on me, Chris. When I went to the heart doctor for the checkup, she's like, he's drinking Red Bulls. And he says, that's good. He said, I tell all my patients, drink a Red Bull. Don't drink Monster. Don't drink all the others because they have harmful ingredients in them, and it'll blow your heart up. He said, but as far as the Red Bull, the niacin and the stuff that's in it helps keep your arteries clear. So her little snitching backfired on her with her little dry snitching ass. 2 Red Bulls a day keep the doctors away. Yes, sir. And then a little bit of time to go out and shoot these keeps the stress away. You know, nothing feels better than to grab your favorite side chick here and to go out and let her sing a little bit on the range. But man, I got to say, guys, go if y'all haven't went and checked out my 4-minute video on my content on this Walther P22Q, please do so. And we got some upgrades coming. We got the tandem cross trigger coming. We got the tandem cross fire starter firing pin, the Eagle Claw extractor. We got a few things coming for it. We've got the tandem cross comp coming for it, even though a 22 really don't need a comp, but we're doing it just to change the way it looks. At least until they can find me the 5-inch barrel. I thought I had it ordered, and then they said it's no longer in stock. So until I can change it to the 5-inch barrel, we're going to do the other changes on it. And then we got the 2 little rifles sitting up there for people who like rifles. We got the Henry 22 lever action. Get you a little closer look at that. That custom Duracoat, custom woodwork. Boy, she's pretty. And that is just a plain Jane Henry 22 lever action that I did that to. And then the Savage Axis 270. That's my food firearm. Hey, and if y'all get a chance, though, for real, I want y'all's honest opinion. Go into the description, scroll down all that right. You'll see scroll down about halfway, and you'll see a poem that I'm working on. It's called A Bible in a 45. I wanted to do something, and I got ChatGPT helping me make some changes on it, but it's fire. Go check it out. Good morning, beautiful people. Betty, what is up, home girl? You on the way? Betty, you already know. Doors unlocked. Come in when you get here. I said Betty, Jack done hopped off the bed. He already ready to go out. She ain't here yet. She ain't here yet. She ain't here yet. Back up. She's not here yet. Be headed that way in a few. All right, that'll work too. I ain't in no rush. Like I said, I got my Red Bull for now. Betty, one of the babysitters my wife sends to check on me daily to make sure I ain't getting into nothing stupid type stuff. He already knows, right? He knows as soon as you walk through the door, you're going to let him out. But he heard me say your name and jumped up, come up here getting in my face and was sniffing around. Oh, I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia, bro. South Georgia to be exact. Right above Jacksonville, Florida, right below Savannah, Georgia. Straight up 95 type shit. I'm in Brunswick, bro. Well, I'm on the outskirts. I'm in Brantley County, but Brunswick's my town. What part of Brunswick you from, bro? I grew up in Brunswick. Dock Junction, Southside, Dixville, Sterling. Spent most of my life running up. Damn, I'm in South Florida. Got to take my behind to the range anytime I want to let off right, Diesel. My 1911 is a 45 ACP. And it is completely rebuilt. It started its life, I'll show you in just a minute. It started its life as a budget Gersan, but it has been completely stripped down. The slide has been custom pinged and fit specifically for that. All Wilson insides, custom St. Jude grips. So I can't really call it a Gersan anymore. It's more like the bastard child of Wilson. But she will run, and she runs the hollow points with no problem. We shooting the Hornady red tips today, the critical defense. And we got the Henry 22 custom lever action, the Savage Axis 270. That is my choice for hunting rifles for this season. Damn crazy on 17 near Job Corps. Yes, sir. Out by 99 ways. Yes, sir. Spent a many a year running up through there. Simba ain't hopped in yet. Simba doing the Simba thing. But yeah, I'm lived in Brunswick all my life, so you know about the Guy Hines case and the Ahmaud Arbery case and all the interesting things. You know about Fletsy and all the stuff here in Glenn County, St. Simon, Sea Island, Jekyll Island. Yes, sir. It's nice to know somebody's been from Brunswick, bro. That makes me happy this morning. Warm my heart. But yeah, I'm out in Brantley. I'm a little bit farther out now. Betty, she's in Brunswick. Um, Me, I'm out a little bit farther in the country. I'm out off of Post Road there, Tall Greasy. Right on the Glenn County, Brantley County line. Out by the Golden Isles Speedway. Tall Grease, when's the last time you were in Brunswick? Yep, you know Post Road. Yep. That's where I be at, bro. So when I say I'm out in the country, I'm out in the country. Or what's the last year you were in Glenn County? That's better yet, or Brunswick. What was the last year you remember being there? 2 years ago on Jekyll for my sister's wedding. All right, well, all them, Betty could tell you, all the taxi cab companies, man, I owned all the taxi cabs for 20 years. I owned Affordable Taxi, Courtesy Cab, CJ's Taxi. Then I had the Texaco gas stations, the little minute markets, the Jessup markets. All that was my businesses for years before I had a heart attack. Oh, you at the river, yeah, but you still in Brunswick, though. You still in Glenn County, Betty. Oh, damn river rat. But Jekyll Island's nice, man. They made a lot of changes to it. A lot of changes. Now we went, Tall Creek, we went roundabout crazy. All the roads here now, even in Glenn County, they wasn't happy with just the island. They went and put a damn bunch of roundabouts on 99 now. You got to cross like 2011 damn roundabouts just to get down the road. But Brunswick, still Brunswick, you ain't missing much, bro. You know how it goes. That's why we carry everywhere and keep one in the tube type shit. We still got we still got the crazies that come here from Florida and Savannah and want to fight their war right here in our city. And we the little bystanders that get stuck in the middle like a bunch of dummies. But yep, we run into CCI mini mag varmint loads out of the P22Q, 1100 rounds, no clean, no lube. We pushing it to see how far we go. Anybody want to take any guesses? We're going to see how far we can go before we have to clean it, before we get our first jam. We're at 1100 right now. And if y'all go check out that 4-minute video, you'll see what it looks like. It's got a little bit of grime in it, but not much. Oh, bro, I grew up hanging out in Dixville, man. I grew up on that side of town. I wasn't always a good dude, you know what I'm saying? I had my days of street. And Dixville was just one of the places I operated. Double tap and subscribe. Then I own a store right there on L Street called In and Out. Everybody calls it Under the Tree. I owned it till it got shut down on my last shooting. I had a self-defense situation there. And then the city came in and shut it down because that made the 5th and 6th shooting because there was more than one person shot that day. And they shut the store down. Now it's being reopened again. You went to Glen Academy. See, I started off in Brunswick High, finished in Glen Academy. Yes, sir. Right there on Mansfield Street. Spent my day right there in front of the old candy shop smoking our cigarettes before we went into the school. In and Out is a burger joint here. Yeah, I know I love me some In and Out, Jerome. I drove all the way to Texas one time just so I could get In and Out burger. I love me some Jack in the Box, In and Out. We don't have any of that. All we got is Checkers, Burger King, McDonald's, stuff like that. We don't have any good hamburger joints. Yeah, our little store was called In and Out. It's been called In and Out for years. It's a landmark. But what the problem is, it's got a vacant lot beside it. And all the dope boys and the old drunks and the winos get over there and play chess, and then they go to fighting. And then the fight carries over to the parking lot of the store, which is the only thing open on that block. So anything that ever happens, the store gets blamed for it. No, it's that empty lot that nobody does anything with. B&J's and Darien. Yes, sir. And don't forget about Willie's Weenie Wagon. But yeah, BJ's and their all-you-can-eat crab leg buffet, it's still kicking, bro. It's still kicking. Only problem with B&J's is just not enough room in that little building for all the people to be going in there. Nope, we don't have City Mart nor a Red Sea, bro. We don't have it. Our Olive Garden barely hanging in. Pork chop sandwich at Willie's. Yep, the pork chop sandwich and their cheeseburgers with the little pepperoni peppers and the sweet tea. But yeah, our Olive Garden barely hanging in. They took our Red Lobster a long time ago. We got Old Time Buffet. they did away with the Golden Corral and put some kind of crab restaurant there that's barely hanging on. Uh, we lost everything. Yeah, the Big Willie steaks always been fire. Hey, I like the little fish fillets too. Now I can't forget about them. But now, Talgrease, now that the old man and the old woman's both gone, you know, when the old man passed, he made them sign a 10-year contract that they wouldn't change the recipe or nothing. Well, then they lost the Cisco contract, and when you lose Cisco contract, who is your major, you know, provider for restaurants, it's went downhill. It's not nowhere near as good as it used to be. They couldn't honor that. What was it? $1,000 reward if you could find a better pork chop sandwich. They couldn't honor that now. Mr. Willie was at your mom's funeral. Hey, Mr. Willie was a trip. Mr. Willie, you come up there booming your speakers in this parking lot. He'd come out there and tell you turn that music down, and he was gonna take your speakers out your car. He'd always be sitting on that very last table there on the right. And then the old lady, she was a spitfire. I worked for him for like 6 months. That lady was something. Then we still got Rosby's every now and then will still do their hamburgers. A lot of people didn't know about Rosby's. You could go get the oxtails and the collard greens. It was right there on MLK. Um, he got real sick, so he only does that part-time now. Now that all that big money coming in from North Georgia, now they running all, yeah, Rosebud had a massive hamburger. You're right. Now that all the big money comes from North Georgia, they trying to turn downtown Brunswick into Little Buckhead, so they running everybody out. Yeah, Rosby's, that was a massive hamburger, bro. I'm telling you, that was a 2 meal hamburger. Cut it in half, eat half the fries, eat half the hamburger, and that night you still had a bunch of hamburger. Yep, yep. And then on the days he had the barbecue ribs and the collard greens, and then he'd have oxtails or chitlins. But look here, know about all that, all that. But ain't nothing changed on that side of town, bro. Other than, like I said, they trying to run the small businesses out and bring all that buckhead money in. Not many people knew about Robbie. No, they didn't. If you wasn't from the hood, bro, you didn't know about Robbie's. If you wasn't from that side, you just didn't know about it. But yeah, that was all my area, man. Ellis Street, Reynolds Street, Wolf Street, um, from the 1700 block down to about the 2500 block. Norwood Street, Prince, all all that area. My dad worked at OB. My dad did too, bro. My dad worked at the B&W plant when it was open. Yep. And both my grandfathers worked at back then it was called the pulp mill. Then Georgia Pacific got it. But yeah, they worked at pulp mill for years. They both lived over on Blythe Island. Damn, it's nice to talk to somebody from my hometown, man. That's cool. That's fire. That made this whole live worthwhile. Cause you don't talk to many people. I talked to some people from Florida. You know, I've lived all over Florida too. Um, I've lived in Titusville, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Naples, Florida. Um, well off to work. Yes, sir, Jerome. Yeah, appreciate it. Be safe, bro. And be careful on them ladders, man. You had that ladder set way too close to that damn outside disconnect. Had me scared. You were thinking to get shocked. That's crazy. It's a small world. Yes, sir, it is. That it is. I always left Talk Reason. I'd always end up back here, man. I've been to Niagara Falls, New York, lived there for a while, Buffalo for a while, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. But I always ended up back here. Lived over in Louisiana for a bit. He's clicked for me. Gotcha. Y'all got a ranch in Texas. Hey, what was it? 2 years ago, I was out in Bryan, Texas, home of College Station. Buffalo in the building, yes, sir. Waiting for that viral ladder click. Clip. Me in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, sir, streetlight. I'm the same way with Jacksonville, though. Like I said, I've spent plenty of time out over in the gardens on the south side. Um, um, all over Jacksonville. Used to always be over in the Orange Park area when they had the Greyhound track. And then we'd always go over to the flea market. Like I said, there ain't too many places from Savannah, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, all the way up the East Coast, Carolina. We got stores, the ding ding machines that you see in all the stores. That's us. That's my group. Yes, sir. It is a nice paintball collection, ain't it? They got some big old paintballs. Look at this paintball right here. Hang on. That's a big old paintball. With the night sights. Them some little paintballs. That's a big old paintball there, too. Like the mustard on them biscuits. Yep, Mama and Papa's been gone for a while. Yep, sure enough. It's now called, oh Lord, D's or something like that. It's still a buffet, but Mama and Papa's is gone. There's a storm of brewing. What is up, Candy Cane? Candy Cane is the storm. Guys, make sure y'all subbing to the channel. Y'all dropping comments, liking the live stream, and subbing to one another. Build up your channels. Build up each other's channels. Support the 2A community. I appreciate y'all spending y'all's time this morning talking to me, because it was going to be a boring-ass day if nobody was on the live stream. But yeah, I miss Mama and Papa's, bro. Oh my God, I miss some Mama and Papa's. Betty could tell you about Mama and Papa's now. Sir Blythe, how are you doing, sir? Snow's coming. Hide your wives, hide your kids, right? Especially up there in the polar vortex Arctic that you live in, South Canada type shit. Candy Cane up there in the, if y'all seen that movie Day After Tomorrow, Candy lives in that little polar vortex. Time you step outside, you freeze. You turn into a poopsicle. Sir Blythe, I'm glad you stopped in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. On the real to real. On the 100 tip type shit. Sir Blythe, we got it up to 1,100 rounds in this Walther P22Q. No problems yet at all. No lube, no cleaning. Now we're going to see how far we can push it before we have to clean it. We got the black Taurus TCP, the pink Taurus TCP, the Walther P22, the Shield Plus, the 45, 12 gauge AR platform Citadel. We running the Henry Lever Action 22 with the custom Cerakote or Duracoat and the woodwork and the Savage Axis, all being overlooked by the unanimous declaration. Polar vortex bomb cyclone type shit, right? Expressive, heavy. Have to respect the walls. Hey, Sir Blythe, go look at the, when you get a chance, go look at my content. I just dropped a 4-minute video on that Walther review, whatever you want to call it. And the review's still going. We got some new parts ordered for it because I want to put the tandem cross victory trigger in it. We're putting the Eagle Claw extractor, the fire starter firing pin, the tandem cross component, Godfather, what is up? You're here for the free balloons. Yes, sir. Godfather is in the house up there holding down the Atlanta, Georgia area. Raj, here you go, brother. I knew you'd be here. Peekaboo. There she is right there, Raj. Wait, look at that sight just glowing. We got the critical defense in it today. But there she be. I told you I'd have it out next time you come on the live. Taurus TCP 380, Walther P22Q, Mr. Wesson Shield Plus, another Taurus TCP. What's up, distinguished gentlemen? Yes, sir. Henry Lever Action 22, and the Savage Access 270. Make sure I didn't miss no comments while I was showing y'all around. What's a good gun store in Brunswick? My buddies there is looking. I don't know what they're calling it. I think it's Oh Lord, ah, give me a minute on that, and I'll tell you. Because if you remember where the old TNC pawn shop used to be, it's in that building where TNC pawn shop used to be, but they changed the name. But now there's another one right there on Community. When you turn left on Habersham, where the Circle K is, there's one in them buildings right there on the left, but I can't never remember what it's called. I'll look it up in a few minutes, or I'll have Betty when she gets here look it up. But they've got some really good prices, and they're a really good group of guys. It snows only in the mountain areas in India, not the plains. Yes, sir. Them some beautiful mountains over there, though, Rat. No. You know where Brunswick High used to be on Habersham? If you're going back towards Community Road, right before you get to the red light there, on your right-hand side, there's 3 big white buildings, and that's now a gun store, and they do custom, and they do, they got a little bit of everything, and they're pretty reasonable in the prices. But now, the old TNC pawn shops right across from the Ford dealership on Community in Cypress Mill, they've changed the name. It's not TNC anymore. I want to say that's Mr. Pawn is what that one's called. What you got, bro? What should I try? Robs? But yeah, I get a lot of my stuff. It's Mr. Pond. It used to be TNC, and it's got bought out by Mr. Pond or Pond Depot. Waiting on that Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Hell yeah. Pump Action 22. I used to have one. I had a Rossi Pump Action 22 Raj. I love that little gun. And my brother-in-law wanted it, so gave it to him, and I think it ended up in a pawn shop. I love the little Pump Action 22s. They're a lot of fun. 16 folks, guys. Hey, appreciate y'all stopping in. Y'all double tap them screens if y'all just joining. We got a few sitting here. We'll go through the walkthrough in just a minute, see if any more people hop up into the chat. We 43 minutes in, so we just keeping the chat going. Y'all double tap them screens, drop some comments. No one can decline the brother-in-law, right? I don't see any companies putting prices much more than it is now. We're going to see, bro. We're going to see how it rolls. All right. Topic this morning. Candy bought a brand new Lammy because he's never had a new truck. And so he figured out do it before he goes. Hey, them Laramies are nice, Candy. Fully loaded too, so you got the seat heaters. And does yours have the seat coolers or just the seat heaters? They're all trying to get ahead of the craze. Yes, sir. What's the best option for a new truck? Now, man, if you're driving a Laramie, you need to get something to show off. You need something to go with all that leather and everything that's in that Laramie. So you need something that's going to be flashy enough to show off. Focus 904, what's up, brother? White Rambo, what's up? Appreciate you fellas. Y'all double tap them screens. If y'all can jump in here with all your different handles and run these likes up, I'd appreciate it. We're trying to get to 25 likes. Stay safe and stay strapped. Salute. Hell yeah, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to comment and come in, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, what color? That's another good one, Godfather. What color is the truck and the color of the interior? Because we got to color coordinate it, Candy. I only put cheap truck guns. Hey, bro, I wish I could show you my cheap truck gun. Go look on my content side, and you'll see my cheap truck gun. It's old Maverick 88, ugly as homemade sin, but that's what I call a truck gun. Something that's ugly, scratched up, that works like a brand new one, that you don't mind getting scratched up. That's a truck gun. I don't want to throw something pretty in there that's gonna get beat up. That's what happened to my 509 Tactical. Let a homie do a music video with it, and they spin in circles, drifting, and it slings out the window and hits the concrete and cracks all the way across the lower receiver. Luckily, they fixed it. Nothing much. Bored as fuck. That was me, folks. I was bored as hell. Let me flag that there, or pin that there, Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I might go get cheap on my truck and buy a GMC. Hey, them Sierras are nice too. Them Sierras are nice, bro. You got the 10 millimeter FPC. Hey, bro, I got the 9 millimeter one. Go check it out. Once again, it's on my content. I got the 9 millimeter when it first dropped. So I've got the Smith & Wesson foldable carbine. Man, I drove folks nuts with that gun when I first got it. Does your FPC have the 2 extra magazines that go into the buttstock also, or is that only for the 9 millimeter? And if so, what capacity are yours? I got 223 rounds and a 17 round when I bought mine, but that was for 9 millimeter. But I want that 10 millimeter FPC, bro. And they're making it now in 5.7 from what I was told. Looked at some 10. Couldn't find a cheap one though. Yep. Yeah, 10 millimeter is a hell of a caliber, bro. Let me look about capacity. I'm not sure. See, I'm not either on the 10s. I know it'd be slightly less because of the size difference in between 9 millimeter and 10. Yes, Paul Wick. Gerson is putting out some hell of a clones. Them and the high power clones are fire, bro. Gerson's got several firearms out there right now that are smacking. Okay, yeah, the FPC. Yeah, I know that. I think a gray one to match is a good idea. Hell yeah. Plaid boys, long time no see. Yes, sir. Hold on, guys.
That sounds like a great idea. I can help you with what you're trying to match.
Shut up. Get off my phone. AI be listening, folks. If y'all don't think AI be listening, AI be listening. What is up, Bob? I hate it when they do that. Gemini was listening to my words and it kicked on, want to join and pipe in on my live. Fred, the FBI guy that lives inside my phone, was spying on me. Looked at some shields, don't know anything about them. Man, I love the shields. Candy, you can't go wrong with the shield, bro. They're just an all-around good firearm. They're in the micro category, so if you want something bigger, that new 2.0 they got out there right now, good God, she's fire. 10 millimeter, 15. Okay, 15. Yeah, I knew it'd be a little less because of the size, the size difference. Y'all heard about the Benelli actually dropping stock with M4? No, I didn't know about that. Chanson, brother, what is up? Appreciate Chanson stopping in. Everybody go check out Chanson. Go check out the wall and the waterfall. Only gun tuber with a waterfall that sits next to a old school lever action. Check out Chanson, this OG Stream King. Just got back from Orlando, Florida. Driving around in Lambos, looking like a superstar. But good to see all y'all this morning, man. Y'all have made my day. And I'll do another live later on today. We're going to let this one run out a little while and see if they pop some more people back in here. 15 folks in the chat. If y'all just joining in, thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Drop some comments. Sub to everybody you see commenting. Doesn't cost you a dime. Go check out Chance and Paul Wick. Everybody you see commenting. Mike says, guns. You like the review? Appreciate it, Candy. I tried, man. I tried. I want to do a better one where I break it down, but I'm not sure of the rules. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. And being that I'm fresh out of YouTube jail, I didn't want to break down one and get in trouble for it. So I just left it together and did an outside review. And I'm fixing to do a range review with it and see how she operates. I want to find a full slide because my hands. Right. So with a full slide, um, some of your FNs are nice, Candy, as far as the truck gun. The 2.0 is nice with the Smith, if you want to stick with Smith brand. And Smith's got that damn 10 millimeter that's off the chain, too. Now, that's a good full-size slide. 2.0 combat carry, even though it's not my daily line. Yep, that 2.0 is fire. I'll be live again today, Godfather, so stay tuned. Chanson, what time are you thinking about it? Or do you know yet? Or just hit me up on Insta before you go live in case it don't send a notification. In case it don't send the notifications out, Chanson, hit me up on Insta before you go live so I'll know. Draco for a truck gun. Hey, that works too. I got the Beretta 8 Ultimate Patrol and Camo 2 weeks ago. Hell yeah. I'm thinking one morning stream, one later stream. Yes, sir. You got to nowadays, Chanson. You got to get back in the algorithm. You got to go twice a day. My business partner has an MMP 2.0. That's one of the short a few weeks back. Damn fine piece. Yes, sir. Draco Godfather. And Chance, and I'm going to insta you these notes that I took. Pistol Politics hit me up a couple days ago, had a 45-minute phone conversation with me on how to, because that's what he does, man. He does nothing but social media. He's got 20,000 subs, and he gave me some ideas, and they're actually working. So I'm going to send you these ideas. One is movement. He says YouTube's new algorithm recognizes movement. That's why y'all see me occasionally start to move and move the camera. He said because that it draws in people. It shows them that you're not AI. So if you look, I jumped up to 14 just by moving the screen. Then, like I said, there's just several notes. Like if you go to mine, you see where I automatically put in there nothing's for sale. That helped the algorithm also because that puts it back in YouTube's court. Because I put it in there, they had to click OK before they ever joined the chat. So there's just small changes. And then making banners and thumbnails, which I'm still working on with AI, trying to figure out AI how to do that. So we're working on it little by little. What's my Instagram? My Instagram, somebody said they had problems the other day, but it's supposed to be affordable cab, CAB 75. Or it's either under Papa's Pew Pews, but each P is capitalized. It's Papa's with a capital P, Pew with a capital P, and Pews. And you'll find me on Insta. Draco with an FRT. There you go. Possibly a 75 round drum. Vontae, what is up, my brother? Go check out Vontae. Vontae is on fire right now. Vontae and one mag drop are lighting up. Bruh, one mag drop made some bread yesterday on them super chats. I think he ended up with like 1K just off of one live in super chats. I was so proud for him. Homeboy started with 2 little Tauruses and that tribute rifle for his sister. and has built up one hell of a stream. Thinking about setting in the stream to see if that helps. Hey, do it. Like I said, we trying everything, and everything I learned, guys, I'm sharing with y'all. But like, check this out. You probably can't read my writing, but old boy went through my videos, and he sat here for 45 minutes, took his time on the telephone with me, and like one, make your channel easy to search. Like mine's Papa's Pew Pews. Um, and if you don't type it in exactly, you won't find me. Also was create a YouTube banner using Chat GPT or using the new Canva Chat GPT. Another one's movement, keeping movement going because algorithm recognizes movement. Um, use pointers, also like knives and stuff like that to show the algorithm that you don't use your hands, and then they'll start to back off of you some. A big one is in your description. Instead of using hashtags, think of all the keywords that people would be looking for, whether it be ASMR or all your different gun brands. Anytime, if you've got all that in your description, like if I wanted to go see a Glock 17 and I went to my Google search bar and I typed in Glock 17, if that's in your description, you now get put into their search history and it may pull you up. So it helps bring more traffic to your channel. So that's stuff he was teaching me that I'm trying to share back with you. Orange Smoke, what is up? Vontae famous at this point. Hell yeah, Vontae has got the fire. Betty says, I'm back. Welcome back, Betty. Ain't no welcome back. Bitch, you better hurry up and get here with my Red Bull. Let's go, Candy. Today. Yeah, bro. Hey, I share everything that I find out. Well, let me rephrase that, Bond. I share everything that works. If it works for me, I share it with you guys. If it don't work, I don't waste your time. But that's like the whole Vontae. I don't know if you see it, but if you see when you come into my live, it now tells you to agree to the fact what it is. I went to my studio, went to settings, and if you go down to the bottom, you can type in a message. You're allowed to type in 3 messages. I typed in nothing was for sale. Also typed in be respectful. So what that does, that now throws the ball back in YouTube's court because I set my stuff at 18 and above. I set it not for children, and I set the rule that nothing is for sale. So now if they cycle somebody in here and somebody drops a dumbass comment, I've got the argument, wait a minute, I put that in your filter, so it's supposed to automatically filter out that stuff. So in other words, it's just, and it helps your, everything you do like that helps your algorithm go up. Piranha, what's up? The topic's anything you want to talk about, Piranha. We pretty much do whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Y'all pick the topic, we rock it. Type shit. Hey, but y'all go look at my description of this video. Go about halfway down and read the poem that I've got Chat GBT helping me with. Check that shit out, bro. I'm calling it A Bible and a 45. And then one day I'm going to do a live with nothing but the Bible and the 45. And it's all going to fit into place once y'all read that, see that, and then see the live. Hit me up when you get started on the aerial build. Hell yeah, bro. I will. I want some too, Godfather. Whenever I get 50, when I erased my old channel, I didn't realize you shit the 1,500 subs. Oh wow, you did lose them. We got to get you back up to 50 there, Candy. Your area is fine now. Yeah, I gotta get. Hey, Godfather, I'll be up in Atlanta area. Last part of December, first part of January, bro. Me and my wife's talking about going up there for vacation before she goes back to school. So we gonna go up. Probably gonna stay somewhere around in between the downtown Atlanta to say Marietta area. That way I'm in between Cartersville and North Georgia, and then I can still hop down in Atlanta. And I still have to see how far you got because I couldn't see your stream. Gotcha. Yeah, Chances still goes live. He just got back off. He just got back off vacation in Orlando. Vontae. He went live yesterday. He going live again today. Gonna drop email in the chat. Hit me up for my contact. Godfather, you on Insta? Go dogs. That's the only place we disagree. Tall Grease. I'm a Gator fan. If you on Insta, is it under Godfather or what's your? Just type in your Insta and I'll find you. Hell no. Hey, bro, I was always a diehard Georgia fan, and when I was in my late teens, I went to Gainesville, Florida, and met up with a cheerleader from University of Florida, and I've been addicted to Florida Gators ever since. Papa's who I need to call about this YouTube. Yeah, bro. I'll drop my number. I've got you on Insta. I'll drop my number on Insta when I get off, and you can call. Cause like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Oh boy, hey, Pistol Politics really took the time to sit there and walk me through this stuff, and it's helping. I'll tell you how good it helped. I had dropped down as low as 100 views for a 2-hour live. The first day I put just a few things. I ain't even put the whole stuff he told me in effect yet. Like I got to learn how to do the banners and the thumbnails. But I put the little stuff in effect, and I jumped up to 1,700 views in each live. So in one day, I got almost 4,000 views just by making a few small changes, like keeping the camera going, keeping the chat going, not having dead airspace, just keeping the chat rolling. Oh, Vaughn said go ahead and drop the Instagram or email. Oh, that's it. High difficulty. Oh shit, I get you. I get you. As soon as I get off here, Godfather, I'll hit you up and I'll get you my number and stuff. But with me, text messages are always best, or emails, or instant messages, because I keep my phone on do not disturb most of the time. Betty can tell you. Betty says she got to reach me. She knows to come to the YouTube live. Man, get your big headed, square head ass back. Don't you knock my phone over. Go over to your side of the bed. Jack knows she about to pull up. Need to group call or something. Hell yeah, bro. We need to do one of them big ass group lives is what we need. Look, he waiting on you, Betty. You see? Back up. Back up. I'm fixing to smoke. You don't like cigarette smoke. Lay down. You ain't got to go out there. You just want to go sniff the dirt and see where Sugar's been. Maybe in Discord. Yeah, I got to fix that today. So it'll be Papa's Pew Pews 2 is what it's going to be in Discord. Hitting the range, I'll bring out the big guns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's like Don J. Don J been holding out on us, fellas. Don J's got them things. Dog reveal, yeah, right here. That's Jack. Jack's well known to everybody who's in the live. Jackie. Jackie. Oh, easy, killer. Alright, that's enough. Lay down. Lay down. Stop it. Jack don't like duck call, and I got a duck call in the drawer, and every time I reach for the drawer, he thinks I'm gonna blow it. He gets up here in my face and shows his ass. But Betty's one of my friends. She comes by and she always lets him out the house and all this stuff, even though I just let him out. He just be an ass today. Jack being Jack type shit. 19 likes. Come on, guys. We can get this up. 5 more likes real quick. That'd be fire. Let's move the camera around some more and see. Let's see if this theory works after the hour mark. Because that was another thing. He said keep your lives at an hour. Even if you had to restart, that YouTube kind of starts killing you at the hour mark. But we'll see how it goes. But I think I found one more issue on mine. I was reading in the studio, and they want me to send my driver's license and verify that I'm the age that I am. Once I verify, maybe they'll start letting me get the people back in the room. Have you ever had a strap? No, I have not had a strap bog, but I wouldn't mind having one. Did I see the new short? No, Chance, and I don't think I did, but I will go look here in just a few minutes. I will go look at the new short and comment. I was too I was too busy this morning going down rabbit holes on other stuff this morning. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it you were able to find me, and I'll get you when I come off of Insta, bro. I don't put a lot of content on Insta. I'm using Insta more so we could talk to one another. But I'm gonna start putting more content and getting followers over there too. And from the Insta, you should be able to link to my Facebook. Devontae, he has one. It's fire. Yes, sir. Devontae's got a lot of fire. But that damn pistol politics, nah, he's got some show enough, show enough. In his little live last night, I think he said that was $100,000 gun wall. I can believe it. If y'all haven't checked out pistol underscore politics, please do so. Because, like I said, he got a good live also. And he's over on Insta, always having giveaways. He gave away a whole gun last night. Oh, I'll get that myself. I don't know about no 100K gun wall, Betty. I don't. Shoot, Lord, that's a lot of bread. I can only shoot so many. Yeah, someone won the rifle giveaway last night. Yeah, it was. He was on the live earlier. Mike. Damn, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but yeah, he was on the live talking about it last night. I mean, this morning. I'm proud for him, man. I love to see people come up, bro. And pistol politics to take time to come to a small channel like mine, call me on the phone and coach me through YouTube, bro. Hey, that means a lot, man. And you don't see people doing that often. Like me, I push y'all's channel. I'll tell people to sub to y'all's channel. I build y'all up all the time because that's just what I do. But he's a large ass channel, and to take time out of his day to do that, man, it meant a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna push his channel. I'm gonna push one Mag Drops channel because he does a lot for people. I'm gonna push just certain people, bro. Uh, Alonzo, just all y'all bros. Paul Wick. I mean, because it's just a good place to hang out, bro. We don't always just talk about guns. We talk about everything, man. And it's nice to have people that you can do that. ISIS in my neighborhood, like 30 deep. Oh, shit. Yep, they said they had some things fixing to go on with ICE. I read that this morning. Coming to a neighborhood near you type shit. But that's the government for you. Yeah, spreading the positivity and getting new ideas and content from one another. Hey, that's what it's all about, Mike, and getting this voice larger. Our two-way voice is shrinking. Less and less people are spreading, positive two-way content. You can see people out doing dumb shit, but the people who's out here doing positive, that's the ones YouTube's want to keep silent because it don't fit the narrative. And there's too many bad ideas about us gun owners out there. People from other countries think we just these wild men that go out and kill everything we see, and it's not that way, bro. We some of the most loving, caring, patriotic people you ever meet. And by patriotic, I'm not talking about a Democrat or a Republican. I'm talking about we believe that government should be less powerful. They should not be in our lives in every damn aspect. We do not need them to make every freaking decision for us. Wasn't designed to be that way. Go hide, Polly. I don't want to go visit you in El Salvador. Hang on. YouTube makes much more money off clickbait. Yes, they do. And it's all social media. It's not just YouTube. I mean, um, but it seems like they'd want to see some positive stuff too. Damn, my ass in the crib today, like my little Spanish. Run out with a burrito in one hand and a taco in the other and say, La migra, and start running. Oh, Lord have mercy. But see, we got ice in about every day, man. We live in the home of FLETC where they train, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. They train here. Betty, why you say hi? Get your ass here. Jack said he gonna bite you on the leg if you don't hurry up. Yeah, Atlanta got hit hard by ice. They hitting all man, look here. They doing it. Yeah, they look the same, bro. You ain't never lie, bro. They look the same and act the same. Entitled acting fuckers think you supposed to give them a discount. I used to break their heart in the taxi cab because they used to all the businesses saying they a big part of their income, and they get in, they be like, "I know we're a big part of your income." I said, "You 1% of my annual gross, 1%," because I didn't mess with Flexi. Took too much time to get on the damn base. Barely no truck drivers and produce has gone up. Yep, no truck drivers because Americans lazy as fuck. I agree, EDC. We created a lot of this problem. And now that you said it, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on that. We created that by being lazy and saying we were too good for certain jobs. So people would come across these borders and they would work their ass off and they would show up. They would show up every day and they'd work these jobs and they would do the stuff that we thought we were too good for. So we created that vacuum. Us, the American people, created that. Then we want to fuss about it. And them Indian truck drivers, they'll go to California and Chicago. They'll get these truck driving licenses, and they will. They'll get two or three of them in the truck, and they'll run them trucks 7 days a week, 24/7, and they'll live out of these trucks and these truck stops. So I mean, we say what we want, but in the long run, we done a lot of this to ourselves. Or work from home. No one wants to work with their hands no more. You're exactly right. I ain't lazy, you fucking cunt. The skilled and the trade laborers will be the ones that make the most money. And if you, Chris, you just remind me so much of my dad. My dad was preaching that back in the early '90s, bro. He said all these people who went into the computer tech industry that eventually computer tech industry would be minimum wage, and your tradesmen, which is a dying art, all your trades, electrical, mechanical, HVAC, and all that was dying arts. Shit, I wish I could get out, guys. I wish I could go back to work. Matter of fact, I'm looking for something. Even if I got to start another business or whatever, I'm this retirement life is not for me. But with these kids and having the state that I have to answer to every day, it makes it hard to do anything. but computer makes the cycle faster. Yep. I will eventually, Betty. I'll start another one. I just don't know what I want to do yet. I know I don't want to go back to the cab industry. I don't want to go back to the stores. I'm done with the gambling machines, the stores, and the taxi cabs. I'm done with all that. I think I'm getting into the suppressor business with my brother-in-law. For you, Papa, it's pretty big. I work open a gun shop. Hell yeah, a gun shop would be fire. A good gun shop. But see, my brother-in-law does that, bro. My brother-in-law is Clyde Wilson. He makes the suppressors and the long range rifles for Fletsy to be more exact. What about CNC business? That's what I'm talking about now, bro. Um, we've already got the paperwork filed and everything else, but with all that, you gotta wait. Just hurry up and wait. Which all that I pass. I don't have anything that would stop it. I had one before, so it shouldn't be an issue getting another one. And my brother-in-law is paying for it, so I don't have to worry about the expense out of pocket. It's just he's got overwhelmed by long range rifles, so he don't have time to do the suppressors anymore. And then he's got the lumber mill also, so I'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Betty. I already tinker with them anyway, so might as well take it to the next level. Yeah, everybody's gonna want them. That's what I'm saying, Chris. There's fixing to be a resurgence of that because of the fact that they're dropping it, and they're talking about winning that court case. Don J, what is up? I was just talking about you. You've been hiding that damn Tommy gun from me. When I seen that, I was like, hell to the no. Since 200, yeah, yeah. And if they do away with the registration on them, because that was the only argument, that's how they kept it the last time. They said it was an income source for the government. Well, you do away with the income source, now you no longer need that registry either. So if that's being done, you will see a hell of a resurgence on suppressors. Yeah, but they can be done a little bit cheaper. If you don't have all this other stuff, you could get it done cheaper. Because there's nothing to put them out. Especially if you're doing like runs of them. Do so many of the 9mm, so many 22, so many this, so many that have the basic same thread pattern as most of your guns have common thread patterns. So there's not shit to put them out. And if you put enough of them out, you can make them more affordable. Economies of scales, right? The folks have no idea how they work. Will get them, misuse them, then need to work. Yep. Yeah, they're 3D printing them now. I still prefer the stainless and using your stainless baffles and stuff like that compared to a 3D. I guess you'd have your pros and cons on both weight wise, but then again, that's also part of why you add a can on it to. Metal 3D printers are also becoming more available. Yep, sure enough. Let's see, my brother-in-law's got he's got the whole setup. He's got what is it, the like Stifler uses, the water jet, the laser cutter or the water cutter, the plasma cutters. He's got all that. I mean, he's set up to be a manufacturer. I mean, he's doing them carbon fiber barrels and all that stuff. All the upgrades for your long range needs. Got 4K degree furnace for melting and casting. I want to get learning how to. Yeah, bro. Hey, that's a lot of fun. I do a lot of smelting, but mine's, like home stuff. What's up, Bear? Mine's like backyard stuff, but like smelting down copper and smelting down aluminum, smelting down gold and silver. Um, but like I said, once again, mine's more of a novice. Tube was like TikTok where you could. Yeah, I know. That's what I say, Betty. I missed it. That's what I miss about that. Bear, how you doing, my brother? Betty, just be careful when you're pulling in. I'm going to go ahead and let them out because he's going stupid. But watch. I'm going to let him out now. When you get here, the bastard don't want to go out again. You step on my foot, I'm going to kick you across the room. No, he ain't going out with you. Hurry up. He act like a damn fool. Act like he brain dead. Let's see if we can get some people rolling in here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the... You're trying to melt some evidence. Just trying to make a living slaving at work. I get it, Bear. I get it. Me, I have my days I wish I could go back and put in them 17-hour days. And then I have my days to where... I was just talking to somebody this morning and said, I think that's part of my problem, man. I don't know how to live anymore. I'm so used to go, 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 go. And now they gave me daycare for the kids. And the doctor still says I'm disabled. But yet I get sick of sitting at the house. But then there's nothing to do. So I'm bored as hell. Don't say that about Jack. Take him with you then. You can load him right on up. Take him with you. Let him go haunt your house for a little while. Let him wake you up at 1 o'clock in the morning, nudging you, talking about he want to go outside. He worse than an angel. I will don't play with you. He worse than an angel, I'm telling you. And then Nobby's little ass this morning wandering the house at 1 o'clock in the morning. Coming in here talking about she couldn't find her binky. And then wanted to soda out the refrigerator at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it went from that she wanted a warmed up Crustable. I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Go back to bed. But I don't have to tell y'all who won that argument. So we got the Henry Lever Action 22, the Savage Axis 270, the old Citadel Boss 25, 12 gauge. That's Raj's favorite, the 1911. She did. Right, she did. Most certainly she did. You know them babies gonna get what they want. Ooh, Betty, but Angel was so mad at her mama yesterday because they tricked her. They just told her she had to go to the special hospital where her mommy is and have a test. They didn't tell her that test was a needle and a TB test. So when she went in there and they stuck that shit under her arm, Angel was mad to my mama lied to me. Woo, she come home mad. Telling me all about it. That woman stuck her with a needle. Because to go on unit for visitation, Angel got to have a TB test. Stupid, but okay, whatever. So they got that done yesterday for her visitation for tomorrow. You've been out all of 2 minutes, bruh. You went out long enough to smell the dirt, come right back in. What is Betty doing here? I ain't trying to censor myself. Nah, you don't have to censor yourself. Might have to censor Betty. Get back. Oh, hell. The neighbors have now got roosters. Ooh, we're going to have an issue. Not with me, I love roosters, but problem is Jack does too. I can see some dead chickens in my yard type shit. Jack, don't bother them people chickens. Try having two German Shepherds bugging you from 11 to 12, 2, want to go outside. Oh my God, that's where they're trying to kill me. Yes, sir, that's what I'm saying about Jack. We got 7 guineas. See, I love the guineas, bro. The next door neighbors got the guineas, but they come in my yard. Being that I have all these palmetto bushes, they've alerted me on a lot of freaking snakes. Those fucks think it's time to go hunting. Hey, I'm fixing to put Jack one of them automatic doors up, man. That way he can just go out when he wants to type shit. Now he's happy. He's laying down. But watch. He's just come in. As soon as Betty walks through the door, he gonna hit her up like he ain't never been out. Yeah, see, Jack won't do that. Jack alerts if somebody's here. Um, he don't like bark at just anything. For the most part, he's content laying on the bed till I put my cold feet on him. When I put my cold feet on him, then he gets mad, gets in his little kennel, sits there and looks at me and growls at me. Jack want to argue with folks. You got 2 boxers. Man, I love boxers. I love boxers. They are beautiful, beautiful to me. But the next thing I want, when something happens to Jack, I want a cane corso. A cane corso. Yep, he loves you. Like I said, you can pack him up, take him with you. I'm kidding. I couldn't go without Jack. Jack's my homeboy. He's my ride or die. When none of y'all come around, he's always right here with me. Oh yeah, Jack does the same thing. Betty will tell you, he'll sit here and argue with me. I can tell him something, and he'll grumble under his voice. Gunny will bark and growl like a beast. He'll attack you if you get too close to my kid. Jack, same way. That's like I was telling y'all before. Like I trained him for guns and knives. When I'm taking my stuff out the safe to set up a lab, or I'm taking or putting my stuff back in the safe, I have to be careful how I do it around him because he goes stupid. And if I can say, "Hey, I'm gonna get that baby," he'll try to eat me up. Matter of fact, one of my memories, my friend Nikki, her daughter's grown now, but when her daughter was about, I don't know, 6 or 7, I'd babysit. And she was on the couch one day, and the video this morning was me saying, "I'm going to get that baby." And he backed up in between me and her and was trying to eat me up. He's a beast. He loves children. One more walkthrough, guys. We'll start to wind this down in a minute. Black Taurus TCP, Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 9mm, Walther P22Q, Pink Taurus TCP, 1911 45 ACP, Citadel Boss 12 gauge, over the hill to the lever action Henry 22 and the Savage Axis 270. Woo! But we've had a decent live. I know what you about that. I know what you about that. What the hell are you talking about, Betty? Betty, where you at now? You're fucking up my nap time. Where'd Simba go? Simba was on here and then he bounced off again. Oh, you had to drop her off. Gotcha. I understand. How's she doing? She having a good day today or a bad day? And I don't envy you on that one. When I had to sit with my stepdad them last few months, well, you come over there, you seen having to deal with somebody who's losing their mind and they don't understand. They don't understand what's going on. That's got to be a scary feeling. Get that Alzheimer's and that sundowners, and you're constantly lost. Don't know anybody around you, man. I don't. I no. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's a sad situation to see people like that. There was some good talk going around about they had some medicines that were really helping with that, and then all of a sudden it went radio silence again. Of course, there's too much money in the pharmaceutical company. They don't want to fix things. Need you a little gun. Well, yeah, I will, Mike. What's got me stopped from that right now? I won't go over the whole story all over again, but basically, um, last year, it's been a solid year now. Last year, I DFAX Family and Children's Services placed my three grandbabies with me. My daughter's strung out on that shit, and with them being in my home, um, putting up a gun wall or something like that right there could get me in trouble because they're apt to pop up anytime, and they know I got guns. They know I got gun safes. But to me, if they walked in and I was doing a live stream and I had a gun wall up, there'd be no way to convince them folks that I didn't have them out all the time. So until they get out of my life, I'm not going to do the gun wall. I already have because I own convenience stores, man. I already have the display shelves, the walls. I have all that that we would put like shirts and different stuff on, um, and like the glass pipes and stuff that we would sell. I have all them display cases, so I could set up a whole damn gun shop basically inside and do a live. I just don't want to do that until they're out of my business. Savage, what is up? Yeah, they are super super restrictive, Savage. That's why I do it like I do it now. I take out a few. Now I do it like this today because they're not home, so there's no worries. But if they were home, I'd only have a couple out on. Well, y'all see how I do it. When they're home, I only put a couple out. That way, if somebody comes up, I can put them up real quick, be done, and out the door. That's how you could label. Consider that a 300. Right, right. Any gun not locked in a safe or out. Right. They will throw a fit. You were dying yesterday. What was wrong? Oh no. Oh, you said LOL. And had my mortgage bill and tax bills on display. Yeah, there you go, bro. If I put my bills on it, we call that bitch like a $250,000 wall. Mm-hmm. Put the kids up on the wall and say, "Hey, this is a $700,000 wall." Yeah, I am, Bear. And like I said, they just got Kenrod last night, man. So we got to be careful how we're doing it, how we're displaying it. It's not as much fun as some of the others, but at least we're not catching a ban every day. We're not catching a sanction every day. They got me that once and said I was touching. Still don't know how they figured that, but anyway, now I got more guns up. And it's like here's my safe, bro. You see, everyone that's in my safe is on the table. You can't say I'm touching. What's up, Bruce? Good to see you, bro. But yeah, Ken was mad, bro. I just got 700,000 child support payments. Good Lord of mercy, Candy. 700,000. Whew. Ouch. That made my butthole pucker up. Yeah, he was pissed, bro, for real, for real. I talked to him after he got off because he says he wasn't touching anything. However, one of the things that was said earlier, they were mentioning trading and buying and stuff like that, and that could have got him pegged. You can't talk about that at all while you're on YouTube because they have keywords they're trained to look for. When they hear them and you say it and they take it out of context, well, they're gonna pull you live. That's why whenever I talk about something like that, I always say in my state, they allow us to do this at the corner store. I mean, you just woke up. Yes, sir. Must be nice. Damn. I wish my body'd let me sleep a whole night. That'd be great. Yeah, he gets a little wound up. I bet he was trolled to death. No, he didn't have a chance to get trolled. It wasn't but like 8 minutes. It was 8 minutes in, I think. Pistol Politics, what's up, bro? Hey, I did carry the live a little longer today, but that's because we just been in here talking. But it is working, Pistol Politics. Thank you so much. Once again, guys, go check out Pistol Politics. He had that gun giveaway last night. Little homie come in here and was happy as hell. Was only like 10 of us in there. Yep. Went to sleep at 4. Good Lord. Pistol Politics, guys. Go check Pistol Politics out. He hooked Papa up with the knowledge, bro. And I fell asleep and missed the whole damn thing. I was pissed because I was trying to sit up for it. I don't go to bed till 3 a.m. about the time that's the problem, guys. Usually by 5 o'clock, I've took my med. By 6, I've ate. I say I'm going to sit here and watch some of y'all's lives, and I fall asleep. Thanks for that great comment yesterday. Hell yeah. I wish I could get a good night's sleep. Yeah, see, that's my thing, Bear. I'm up, down, all night long. Then usually about this time, I get a little nap, but Betty's on the way, so I'm staying awake. That's why I keep telling her, hurry up. She's messing up my nap time. But yes, Pistol Politics with that big-ass gun wall he got. And to look out after smaller channels, hey, you ain't going to find a whole lot of channels doing what he's doing. So all shout out to him. We still, I sleep when I'm dead, right? Pretty much. That used to be my saying, bro. When we were running them Indian stores, we had little pallets up underneath the counter. And we'd work our 17, 18 hours and want to take a quick little nap. Hey, but we were so good, bro. They called us like the Jehovah's Witnesses. We could take an empty-ass building and in 24 hours have that bitch completely stocked, completely set up, and open by the next morning. We could build whole businesses in 24 hours. I have 3 shorts, 3K views right now, but only 7 likes. Please, y'all. Oh, I'll come over, Bruce. I'll come over. I'll share it out. I'll share that bitch on my Facebook. I normally go to bed 2 to 4 a.m. and get up around 7 to 8. Yeah, about 4 hours. Oh, I will. That's like me with that Walther review, bro. I'm trying to get that out. I was surprised it didn't do anything. I was like, wow. I put up the damn little deer meat thing and it went crazy. I put up a pistol review and it was like dead on arrival. No naps either. I got to get my nap in when I can anyway. Because once them kids get home, I got to be able to match that energy. And good Lord, that's a lot of energy in between the 3 of them. So by the time wife gets home, she tired. It wasn't dead on arrival. It just didn't do anything, bro. It's like, damn. I mean, all the homies commented on it, but it's like they didn't put it in no kind of circulation. But I'm gonna share it out today and see if we can get it moving too. I like the Pistol Review Public. Yeah, I thought it was done all right. I mean, um, it was only viewed one time. That's okay. Yeah, I got you on that, EDC. I ate a bag of chocolate covered espresso beans yesterday. She told me either I might be away for a bit. Ooh wee. Never had them before. Yeah, they'll crank you up just a little bit. Some good espresso, bro. That's something I ain't had in years. I'd love to have some good espresso. I was always a night owl, sleep an hour here and there when I could. So now it's just hard to sleep. Well, that's what I'm saying. Your body gets used to it, and then it's hard to shut it off. Only 10 to 30 views, been up for months. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying every day. It's like the ones you don't think are going to do good are the ones that do good. And the ones that you think are going to do good, they kind of like flop. And I've seen a lot of people videos that way. I've seen videos that people's got, and they've got 100,000 subs or better, and I thought the video was fire, and it's got like 100 views. I'm like, huh? I just like hot black coffee. That's how my dad drank it, Bear. He didn't have to be hot. He'd put it in that damn thermos and take it with him. It'd be 100 degrees outside, and he'd be pouring them cups of coffee. Like, damn, bruh. 100 degrees outside, and you drinking black ass coffee with no sugar, no creamer, no nothing. Just tart ass, black, cold ass coffee. Betty, I just took the last sip of my Red Bull. I'll drink it all year long. Yeah, that's how my dad was, man, all year long. And my cab drivers were the same way. They always had a cup of coffee. One of them we busted though. I had to fire him. He'd always come in with a thermos full of what we thought was coffee, and it might have had a splash of coffee in it, but the rest of it was all vodka. But it took about 2 years to catch him. But one day, another cab driver wanted a sip of coffee and grabbed his thermos and found out it wasn't coffee. I was like, this is dumb, but someone asked me to make it now. It's the third most popular. I'm like, okay, put no effort in that. Right, right. The ones you put all the effort in, that's what's frustrating. These were done 699 yards. Damn. Wife took the video, came out good. You could see the electronics. Wow. That's a hell of a shot, bro. $6.99 all day. I don't even know if I could do. I don't even know if I could do half that anymore. Used to I could. Now, but I'd say probably no more than 270 yards from me now. But then again, I don't know. I haven't tried anything that far. It's been years. But I can promise you from 50 yards, I can light your ass up. Coffee black to match the color of your soul. It's 6 in my way. Yeah. Farthest I shot was 800 with irons, prone. I could hit a man-sized target all day. Yep. See, with irons, I'm great. As long as I can see it, I can hit it. But once again, I'm not going out. You got to figure here, deer hunting, your average, like I said, is 50, 75, maybe 125 yards at the most. That's the only clearance you're going to get, unless you're on a power line or a clear cut, or you're illegally hunting a dirt road. So I just don't shoot beyond that because I have no need to. Everyday carry, you redacted it. Okay, I thought it caught you. but I have more hours behind an M16AC than most people could ever dream. Yeah, yeah, I got you on that 600 yards. I could do that on Call of Duty all day. You won your division in $30. Hey, $30 more than what you had. I've noticed these dudes who go, hold on, whoa, 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 back up. I was that one moved fast. I noticed these dudes who go very fast with subs got burned out. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know. EDC. What that is though, they get used to it, and then when they hit what we hit, they give up. Me and you talked about that at the beginning. We were just gonna ride the wave, and that's what we've done. I got you two of those new Red Bulls. Hell yeah, Betty. I love you a long time. With iron, I could touch about five. A good glass, I can get about 8 or 9. Hell yeah. It's all on how you train though, man, because it is a perishable skill, and if you don't get out there and you're gonna shoot how you practice, point blank, period. I'm sure it wouldn't take me long to get to where I could do them shots. I won't name any names. Right, right. You don't have to. They're just not there anymore. You'll get tired of one day, EDC. Trust me. Now, Chance had been on vacation. He went to Florida. Florida boy. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Yes, sir. Big pork rinds. They put hang a turkey or ham in front, and then all of a sudden losing double-digit subscribers and getting flagged by random like YouTube is stressful and heartbreaking. Yeah, that's true. It does get frustrating. I'll tell you what's even more frustrating than that. To hit the 1,300 mark 3 different times, 3 different days, and go back and you were right back. You were right back like minus 200 again, and then the next day you'd be back up there, and then it would jump you back down. That was frustrating. The 100 subscriber mark, I know I hit it like 5 different times. The 1,000 subscriber mark, I was at like 895, jumped up to 995, went back to 885, went back to 995. The third try, I finally got to a 1K. That was frustrating. Live streams will burn you out. I've already found out, so I'm getting back to my roots with videos and shorts. Live streams to me are what's so fun, though, man. But I don't do it for that. I do it because I enjoy the communication. So the live stream is what's fun for me. That's like now, most people would have ended at an hour, but we've been sitting here talking bullshit, and I ain't got nothing else going. Ain't nobody else said they were going live, so I've just stayed live. Um, yeah, 100% they will burn you out. I've been back to shorts also. And Chance, and I see your frustration because, like you said, you were one of the original ones. You had you and Pistol Pete and a few others. Um, and y'all were there in the days where you could actually catch an algorithm. I was lucky enough to catch part of the algorithm, so I remember seeing 20,000 views on a video, 21,000 views on a video, and then to see it drop to 100 views a video. Now that was upsetting. I can't lie. But y'all got to figure, I've been doing shit since 2013. Now, it's a whole different content now, but I've been putting up videos and stuff since 2013. I had 20,000 viewers on TikTok that I lost because of a ban. Probably 10K or better on YouTube, on Facebook. So I've been doing it a while, just not with YouTube. My YouTube channel, though, has been active since 2013. But then I didn't know anything about monetization. I could have been monetized. Lifetime channel views is like 15 to 20,000. Um, I mean, not views, subs. It's just not within a year period. Big channels get separate editors, and even, yeah, those last 1,000 watch hours, first 2,000 mine were, yeah, yeah, it did. It slowed you down. EDC grinds it out. That's what you got to do. Ain't nobody. Hang on. My stats still 50K, 100,000 people per live was crazy. Yeah, yeah, I heard you talking about that night. If it wasn't for live streams, it would have took a little longer to get those last 1,000 watch hours. First 2,000 mile were just videos and shorts. Yep. I'm going to prepare this channel, Savage Survival, 2011, 2017. 50,000 plus subs, small community. Then the ad apocalypse happened. Yep. Mr. Politics has already chanced it. Oh yeah, Pistol Politics. That's who helped me, bro, and he's rocking. But I'm telling y'all who's burning it up right now. One mag drop is burning it up, bro. 2 days in a row, he's made over a thousand, made over a band on super chats. 2 days in a row, he's burning it up. But he's got the personality and everything to match. Man, it's just that channel's a whole vibe. Oh shit, battery's dying, folks. Hey, I gotta hop off here. I'll hit y'all back. Let me get some charge on the battery. I love you guys. Stay strapped. Stay blessed. Keep 1 and 2. Pay attention to what's going on around you. I'm about to lose y'all guys. Love you. Shit.